People disappear in this forest, not once, not twice, but repeatedly, without a scream, without a trace, as if something or someone swallowed them up. I am Faktojrut. I share facts, intriguing topics, and mind-blowing mysteries. Imagine you're walking through a forest, and suddenly, no one ever sees you again. This isn't the start of a horror movie. It's the reality of a place that has been terrifying America for decades. Between 1945 and 1955, people disappeared in the mountains of Vermont, forever, without a trace. They vanished in the forest, while hiking, even from a moving bus. Except for one case, no bodies, no evidence, just unanswered questions. And all of this in a single region, in the mysterious Bennington Triangle. What is really happening there? Coincidence? A serial killer? Or something much darker? Stay with us and get ready for chilling disappearances that no one has explained to this day. At the heart of the Bennington Triangle is Glastonbury Mountain, which today is abandoned and wild, but once was the center of a small mining town, a town with the same name. In the 19th century, several hundred people lived here. They harvested wood, hunted, and lived in harmony with the harsh nature. The town even had its own railway line, a narrow gauge system used to transport wood from the mountain. But this little town was not lucky. After a series of mysterious deaths, economic problems, and unexplained incidents, the residents gradually moved away. The locals believed that something on the mountain was not right. The Abenaki Indian tribe considered Glastonbury a cursed place. They avoided it and spoke of a stone that swallows people. The legend says that when a person sits on it, they will never stand up again. There are also mentions of a silence so deep that it began to frighten people, about how the compass started to behave unpredictably, and about mysterious sounds, footsteps, whispers, rumblings that couldn't be explained. After the city disappeared, only the foundations of houses, the ruins of the railway, and the name on maps remained. Glastonbury is now overgrown with forest and serves as a memento, silent, eerie, and dead. Some scientists have speculated about the geological peculiarities of the area. The summit of Glastonbury is made up of rocks that can create a weak magnetic field that could affect technology, animals, and even the human psyche. During the 20th century, there were reports here of hallucinations, lost time, and the feeling that someone was nearby. Some visitors described a sudden loss of orientation, as if something was leading them in a different direction. Dogs often refused to continue along certain paths and behave fearfully. Strangely, there has never been any recorded activity of large predators in the area that could cause disappearances, nor avalanches, landslides, or rivers. And yet, people go missing here. The first disappearance. In November 1945, Middy Rivers, a 74-year-old guide well acquainted with the mountains, disappeared while leading 4 hunters on a hike in the Hell Hollow area north of Glastonbury. On the way back, he walked a few meters ahead of the group, as usual. Teams got to work, but in vain. Neither the body nor the backpack was ever found. The only evidence found was Rivers' handkerchief, which a tourist discovered the following spring along the trail south of his last known whereabouts. Some locals believe that he was swallowed by the earth. Interestingly, Middy had a lifelong reputation as a reliable guide. He knew every trail, every pond. His disappearance therefore deeply affected the community. If he could get lost, who was safe? The video continues right away. I just want to quickly ask you to subscribe, like, and share. We'll continue in a moment. Ruth isn't finished yet, thank you. The second disappearance. A year later, in December 1946, Paula Weldon, an 18-year-old student at Bennington College, disappeared. She was intelligent, studied art, but something drew her to nature. On Sunday afternoon, she told her roommate that she was going for a walk on the Long Trail, a hiking route that goes through the mountains. She went alone without a coat, just in a red sweater. Witnesses saw her walking into the woods, and then nothing. Hundreds of people searched for her: planes, dogs, the army, and psychics. Her case led to the establishment of the Vermont State Police, which did not exist before. Despite all that effort, neither her belongings nor her body were ever found. Some theories suggest abduction, others say she got lost and froze. But why would an 18-year-old student unprepared go alone into the wilderness? Third, disappearance. This case is like something out of a horror movie. James Thetford, a war veteran, lived in a retirement home in Bennington. He visited relatives and was returning by bus. According to the passengers, he was in his seat for the entire ride, but when the bus arrived at its destination, his seat was empty. His suitcase was in the luggage compartment, and his itinerary was on the seat. Some passengers claimed that James sat motionless for almost the entire trip. They said he looked as if he was sleeping or dreaming. One of them even recalled that he had a photograph in his hands, but it was not found later. Theories range from abduction to a mysterious disappearance during a stop, even to supernatural phenomena. Some people claim that the bus passed through a time loop that James did not survive. Or maybe only he disappeared, but his luggage remained in our world. It sounds absurd. How can a person even disappear from a closed vehicle while it's moving without being noticed? To this day, it's one of the strangest disappearance cases in the United States. The fourth disappearance. In October 1958-year-old Paul Jefferson disappeared. He was traveling with his mother, who left him in the truck for a moment while she worked on the farm. When she returned, Paul was gone. He had a distinctive red coat, which would have been easy to spot, but it was never found. Police, volunteers, and dogs searched the entire area. Interestingly, according to his mother, little Paul was always listening to conversations about Paula Weldon. Sometimes he even claimed that he wanted to find her. Was it just a child's imagination or something more? The place where he disappeared was known for animals refusing to stay there. Dogs would bark and didn't want to go any further. Some people believe there's a white zone in the area, a place that seemed to erase living beings. Some claimed that Paula was attacked by a bear. Others said that something in the forest lured her. His mother later confirmed that he was obsessed with the case of the missing Paula Weldon. Disappearance number 5. The last known disappearance was Frida Langer, a 53-year-old woman. During a hike with her family, she fell into a stream and went back to the camp about a kilometer away to change clothes. She never made it there. 7 months later, her body was found in an open area previously searched. It was badly decomposed, so the cause of death couldn't be determined. This is the only case out of 5 disappearances where remains were found. Strange. How is it possible that it appeared only later, in a place where dozens of people had already been? Was it there from the beginning, or did the body appear there later? The video continues right away. Please subscribe, like, and share. We'll continue shortly. The Devourer Factor isn't done yet. After the disappearances, the locals started avoiding Glastonbury even more. Some claimed they saw strange lights in the woods, something like flashes without a source. Others described figures that darted between the trees, but they never appeared on camera. Rumors spread about a man in a black cloak seen before someone from the settlement disappeared. Though unproven, these stories haunted generations. The Bennington Triangle still fascinates people today. Many theories have circulated about it. Animals, bears, cougars, or unknown species? Crimes, a serial killer? But why is there no evidence? Paranormal phenomena, portals to other dimensions, time rifts, or a living forest that takes people, geological peculiarities, magnetic anomalies, or underground cavities? Nothing has been confirmed to this day. We do know something strange is happening there. In addition to usual theories about predators and killers, there are also some bizarre ones. For example, that the Bennington Triangle is an anomalous zone, a place where dimensions overlap. Similar phenomena have also been reported in Japan's Aokigahara Forest and on Mount Shasta in California. Some claim that it's a living forest, an entity that feels emotions and chooses its victims. Other theorists have suggested that there may be old mines, shafts, or natural caves beneath Mount Glastonbury. Perhaps some of them accidentally swallow unsuspecting hikers, and their bodies are never found. Another hypothesis claims that underground cavities may create acoustic or electromagnetic phenomena that disorient or affect consciousness. Common features? Most of the disappearances happened in silence, without a scream, without a struggle. People simply vanished. A strange fact? All the cases occurred between October and December. Is it a coincidence, or does something awaken during this time? The Bennington Triangle is one of the United States' greatest mysteries, with 5 disappearances in 5 years. No body, no explanation, no justice. They all disappeared in the same region, at a similar time of year, under the same mysterious shadow of Glastonbury. Some disappearances are still remembered by people to this day. Locals know that when they enter the mountain, something is watching their every step. And not everyone who goes in comes back out. Do you think it was a coincidence or something? Or is someone lurking in these woods? Share your opinion with us in the comments. Factoj Rude says goodbye for now, but we'll see each other again soon. Factoj Rude is signing off for today, but mysteries never sleep. See you soon. Remember to subscribe so you never miss a mystery.